Engage! Good day and welcome aboard, everyone. My name is HarleyTrek and these are the voyages. I hope today finds you well, my friends. I'm a little hurty in my back today. Actually, I was hurty in my back yesterday. I had to haul a couple of cases of copy paper up a 6 or 7 step flight of stairs, and just about when I hit that last one I felt a little pop in my lower back, and it was a partial blowout, not a total blowout, or else I couldn't breathe when I moved. That is no fun indeed. But other than that, I am just fine. And it has been too long since I've had Big Boy out here, and I decided just to wander around a little bit. I'm currently on Highway 11, which you have seen before in my videos. I used to live on this side of, this is Lookout Mountain here. I used to live on this side. I currently live on the other side, so I just made that end run around the tip of the mountain. That's what she said. And I'm just out for a little rambling ride. I think I'm going to head up the mountain, back across the top, and it'll dump me down back in Lafayette, Georgia, or Lafayette if you ain't from around here. In HarleyTrek news, I'm still spending money on this bike. And if you're a member of the Epic HH Trip in July group on Facebook and participating in the prolific chat that goes on via Messenger, you will know that I have changed my windshield. I come to realize that even though the 5-inch windshield is sexy AF, it don't do much to keep getting yourself knocked senseless by the wind. And it's very prominent when I'm wearing my half helmet and glasses, because there is no foam thick enough to maintain a good seal against my face to keep the wind out of my eyes. And as I wear contact lenses, that is no bueno. What I opted for is a Freedom Shield 7-inch dark gray tint, and all of Freedom Shield's windshields curve outward slightly to kick the airflow up another 2 or 3 inches, so you can operate like you've got a taller windshield. And if memory serves, I had a 7-inch windshield on Betty. It was not a Freedom's Shield or a Freedom Shield's shield. And I have to say, at first blush, this windshield is kicking ass. I'm not getting smacked in the head. I'm 60 miles an hour. It's not smacking the helmet hard at all, if at all. I can't feel the wind dragging on any part of the helmet at this point. And I can see over the shield, and that was going to be a concern of mine, as you know, you sit down in this bike, you don't sit on top of it, and it's working out fine. Now, yeah, it doesn't look, you know, it doesn't look as sexy, but you know, form over function, or is it function over anyway, the shield is a plus, even though their dark gray is not the same tint that the stock windshield is, which is a darker. This is more gray brown. The stock shield is more gray blue, and it doesn't quite match as well. So from a design standpoint, I lose points, but from a function point of view, I am doing very well with it. I did break down and finally replaced my riding boots. I was wearing the Harley Huster boot, which is an 11-inch boot, I believe, comes, you know, up over the calf, up to, you know, it's almost an equestrian boot, at least for me. But it's about, you know, 3 or 4 inches down off the kneecap. And I wore those things out and decided to try something else. One, they're $200 new, and I didn't want to spend $200. I came close with a replacement, but instead of going back with the Harley boot, I am sporting a pair of Icon Super Duty 4 motorcycle boots, and they come up just above the ankle and are steel reinforced, anti-slip. They have a lower heel than I'm used to, but that's not a problem. I can still flat foot the bike well. They'll take a little bit of getting used to, but the fit is spot on. I wear a size 9 medium. I ordered a 9. It fits perfectly. I'm going to have to fiddle with the laces to get those evened out, and I just stuffed them in. RevZilla has a review on the Super Duty 4. I mean, come on, it's got Super Duty in the name. It's got to be good, right? So we're going to see how these pan out. These are not as heavy, and when I ride to work, I work in my boots. I don't carry another pair of shoes, and these should be more comfortable to walk in. These are not waterproof, which reminds me I need to buy me some gaiters for the rain. But we'll get around to that before the big trip. Actually, I've got winter break coming up next weekend. It'll be a 4-day weekend. I don't know what I'm going to get into then. It all, of course, depends on the weather. And then in March, spring break is coming up. And that'll be fantastic. Again, I'm not doing bike week. Having to save my pennies, make the budget work, because I plan on staying in North Carolina for the entire run of the Hootenanny, unlike I did last year, and only stayed a couple days. But this year's Hootenanny's closer to me, so I won't have 10 hours on the bike. It'll be 4 hours for the first leg, and I'll do a little separate Hoot update later. But one of my goals is to not blather on for, you know, a half hour or so, so I can get my vlog length down. So I'm going to come back in a minute with my actual topic, and until then, my friends, ride 'em if you got 'em, and live long and prosper.